walk on by, and we fly just like birds of a feather. I won't tell no lie. All of the people around us, they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose. We are family. I ain't got my sister with me. We are family. Get up everybody and sing. Night fever, we know how to do it. Night fever, we know how to show it. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and well and warm, I've been kicked around since I was born. Now it's alright, it's okay, you may look the other way. We can try to understand the New York Times has stepped on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, we're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Boogie Wonderland. Boogie Wonderland. Midnight creeps so slowly into hearts of men who need more than they get. Daylight deals a bad hand to a woman who has made too many bets. The mirror stares you in the eye and says, baby, don't it work?
You say your rest, though you don't care.
You dance and shake the hood. Dance. Boogie Wonderland. Dance. Hello, Facebook. Hello, thank you so much for bearing with us, and welcome to the show. So it's show 70, and we are celebrating the 70s. So we did have a few technical glitches and gremlins in the system. I did notice that Barry had mentioned that the gremlins were from the 80s. They were, Barry, but they've snuck back into the 70s just for us because we love them apparently, and they can't get enough of interrupting our show. So if you haven't been before, I'm Dinah O'Brien, and often I will have my sister sidekick, Becky O'Brien, but good news, she's got a brand new job. She's dressing as a 6-foot squirrel, giant squirrel. No, she's not really at all. So she's just having a week off. She did a solo show a few weeks ago, and today I'm taking the reins for a little bit of disco and 70s charm. And we do visit Andrew over in Comment Corner. For those of you who have been back many times, you know the drill. But if you're brand new, tell us where you're from, who you are. And yeah, we'd just like to have a chat. So make sure you get those comments down. This is absolutely free entertainment. All we ask is that you press that share button and post it to your profile so that all your friends and family can see. It helps us out because we get to spread the joy, spread the entertainment, and also Facebook algorithms. It keeps us on their friendly side. So as I said, that was a bit of a disco medley there from the 70s. And the rest of the show is quite eclectic. I didn't realise the 70s had so much to offer. Not only did they give me my husband, giving away his age a little bit there, but they also gave us some fabulous tunes. So this one I'm going to dedicate to Jane Collins. I'm hoping Jane Collins is online. She did request it a few shows back, but I didn't have the track. But this one's for you, Jane. It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mommy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go. but her friends are nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through a sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a saddening bore, for she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools as they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the low man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. He's in the best-selling show. Is a life on Mars? It's on America's tortured brow that Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. Now the workers have struck for fame, 'cause Lennon's on sale again. See the mice in their million hordes, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads. Rule Britannia is out of bounds. To my mother, the dog and clowns. But the film is a saddening bore, 'cause I wrote it 10 times or more. It's about to get rid again, as I ask you to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the low man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. He's in the best-selling show. Is a life on Mars? Is there life on Mars? Let's have a fade out, because it's the longest outro in the history of music. It's gone. Thank you. So I hope Jane was there. And actually, Andrew, let's visit you for some comments. See who's online watching with us. And I can grab a cup of tea. I hope you're doing the same.
All right, we'll do. You have to bear with us. We've got a new bit of a new setup tonight, and it didn't quite go according to plan.
No, so unfortunately our mixer kaputted last week. So we had to buy a brand new mixer for the show. We're good to you folks. I mean, the show goes on, come wind, come rain, quite literally today, but the show went on.
The show does go on, yes. Right, so good evening, everybody. Thank you all for joining us once again. Sorry, we're one person light this evening, but you know you can make do with us, the B team.
It is the B team. Apparently, I've been demoted. The sidekicks are now taking over the world.
Yes, same thing we do every night. Thank you. Good evening to Candace, who all the way from North Carolina, who said good evening, Andrew. And good evening to Leslie and to Barry, who is greeting all of the usual wonderful suspects.
Good.
And you've got a bingo from Candace for your first your first little disco medley.
Little medley. Thank you so much.
And Matt was replying to Candace, and he said, definitely O'Brien Sisters family.
Oh, I absolutely love you guys.
Yes. Matt said, replying to Barry, said normal is so overrated. Isn't it just?
Yeah, we don't do normal. If you're new to the show, you'll very quickly learn. If you're normal, you might not fit in.
No.
We're not normal, and the usual suspects are definitely not normal.
Absolutely not. Lovely bunch of people.
Oh, yeah, but not normal.
Don't get me wrong.
But that's good.
Don't get me wrong. Jane said, good evening all. Time to dig out the flares and the platforms, dust off the disco ball, and get the Harvey Wallbangers on the go.
Oh, good God.
Good plan.
There's lots of could have slipped up there, Andrew. Lots
Yeah.
of things that you could have tripped over.
There certainly were. Hang on, let me turn your thing down. There we go. Cannon said, Dinah, you are a disco diva. Rocket girl.
Thank you.
Barry said, giving Dave Grohl a run for the money with the Bee Gees covers tonight.
Oh, I tried my best. It's very high, even for a girl.
Lots of, yeah, it is actually,
It
isn't
is,
it?
yeah.
Very high.
It's kind of easier for a guy to sing that in that part of their voice, in their falsetto, than it is for a girl to sing those pieces of music in that part of your voice.
You think?
Or maybe I'm just not normal.
I just
there we go.
I just sound like a trapped chipmunk when I try and do it.
Or a giant squirrel.
Or a giant squirrel, yeah, 6-foot squirrel. Leslie Hanscom says she shared it. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Leslie. Good evening to Jill May. And you got a tune from Barry, which I think was for
Life on Mars.
Life on Mars.
Thank you.
Fabulous. Thank you, Dinah. Loving it. That's from Jane. She said it takes her back to the slow dances at the school discos.
Oh, I'm glad we can bring some nostalgia to your day.
Yes, I remember slow dances at school discos. I was the one standing against the wall on my own.
Yes. He's very talented, but not a dancer.
I am. Jenny said, yay, I'm back in the same time zone and drying out from a soggy week in Cornwall.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I hope you had a good time, but I'm glad that you're able to dry off now.
Absolutely. Should we come back to...
Of course, yeah, you need to get ready on the keys.
Yes, I do need to get ready. I'm working tonight. Oh, hang on. Lost me button.
Oh, let me pop him in. I'll be back in 1 second. So, this next beautiful melody, not medley, I believe has been covered by a few artists, but the original artists of this song were the Jackson 5, and their version is quite epic, and obviously there's lots of harmony and things like that, but as most of you who have been before know, we like to pare things down a little bit on this show and reimagine a song. So this is I'll Be There.
Can you just do a
I
sound
think
check
it is.
first?
Yep. All good here.
All good there? Good. Let me just take that down. Okay. Okay, you ready?
I'm good.
You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do. Just call my name and I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you, build my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you. I'll be there with a love that's strong. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on. Let me fill your heart with joy and laughter. Togetherness will all I'm after. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be there to protect you with an unselfish love that respects you. Just call my name and I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you, build my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you. I'll be there with a love that's strong. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on. If you should ever find someone new, I know she better be good to you. 'Cause if she doesn't, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Mr. Mandrew, for that impromptu moment on the keys and impromptu arrangement. That was a sort of 1 o'clock this morning job, but I like it. We're keeping it. Now for something completely different. Now, there were, as I said, many iconic artists: David Bowie, Elton John. This lady has had a phenomenal career, I think it's fair to say. I believe she's had a hit from, I think it's from the 70's all the way through to now in every decade. So, can you guess who it is? No, yeah.
Sorry, my fault.
Okay, yep.
I was born in the wagon of a traveling show. My mama used to dance for the money they'd throw. Papa would do whatever he could, preach a little gospel, sell a couple bottles, Dr. Good. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves, we'd hear from the people of the town. They'd call us gypsies, tramps, and thieves. But every night all the men would come around and lay their money down. Picked up a boy just south of Mobile, gave him a ride, filled him with a hot meal. I was 16, he was 21. Rode with us to Memphis. Papa would have shot him if he knew what he'd done. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves, we hear it from the people of the town. They call us gypsies, tramps, and thieves. But every night all the men would come around and lay the money down. Never had schooling, but he taught me well with his smooth southern style. 3 months later, I'm a girl in trouble, and I haven't seen him in a while. Haven't seen him in a while. Oh, she was born in the wagon of a traveling show. Her mama used to dance for the money they throw. Grandpa do whatever he could, preach a little gospel, sell a couple bottles of Dr. Good. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves, we hear from the people in the town. They call us gypsies, tramps, and thieves. But every night all the men would come around and lay the money down. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves, we hear from the people in the town. They call us gypsies, tramps, and thieves. But every night all the men would come around and lay their money down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A little bit of a trip up on one of the lyrics.
No,
but
no one noticed.
No one noticed until that moment. But do you know what? I have too much pride to pretend that it went okay. If I was on stage, obviously I wouldn't interrupt a show to do that. But now we're all friends and you're all just in my living room. I feel like we can just have a joke about it and go, that was all right. Anyway, the next one, again, completely different. So most people kind of think of the 70s as predominantly disco music, but there were so many different styles of music and iconic artists, and this song again has kind of made it through and travelled through the decades and still has good meaning in today's world.
Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road and I'll share your load if you just call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need a friend. Call me. Call me. Call me when you need a friend. You just call me. Call me. Call me.
Yeah, I think that song sort of makes me think of you guys, because when we first started doing this show, I think it was just as a way of keeping my mind occupied and singing a couple of songs. And now I feel like we can all sort of depend on each other to be, we know what's happening at 6 o'clock on a Sunday. We know where we are. And I know some of us are going back to normal life, and that's all right too. And you're all sending your apology notes in advance. But it's lovely that we do have this kind of solid moment on a Sunday that you'll join us, which is beautiful. Thank you. Do we have any comments, Andrew?
I reckon we do, Diana.
I don't remember the last time we were there. Was it before I'll Be There?
It was.
Oh, it was ages ago. We had talked for ages.
Yes, many months ago.
Many moons ago.
Yes.
Moons ago.
Many moons ago. I had to play that, Lean On Me, for a wedding once. Yeah. They were awful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really vile people. Anyway, they brought, and they had like sort of, they brought over all their friends to sing, and they were doing a choir thing.
An impromptu choir.
Oh my God, they thought they were, when really they were.
I think that song does make you want to just join in, so.
Maybe want to walk out that day. Sod the money. Right, let me just go back to this. Good evening to Woody, who's joined us.
Hello, Woody.
Mr. Alan Dobby has said,
Yes.
sorry he can't be with us tonight.
That's all right. How are you typing that if you're not here?
I know, he's clever.
Very confused.
He's a very clever man. But he will watch on catch up later on.
Thank you so much. So, yeah, don't forget, if you can't watch for any reason, you are allowed to have a night off. We don't have a night off, but you are allowed to have a night off. And you can't watch live, then the shows do stay on the Facebook pages, and they also get uploaded to my YouTube channel, which is Dinah O'Brien, and we have, almost 70 on YouTube. There are 70 on Facebook, definitely.
Ooh.
Well, plus a couple of extras. We've done some late night ones, and we had a New Year's 3-hour spectacular, and we had an impromptu Christmas Eve. There's so much for you. You don't need to go out for the next 3 months.
No.
You probably want to, but you don't have to.
I've seen the New Year one. It was really good. It started well, and then it kind of...
Well, we had lots of fun with everyone who was watching. So we celebrated the New Year too.
We were getting in the spirit, same as everybody else.
And on the spirit.
Matt said he's a huge Jackson fan. Yes, he loves that. And Carol said, you're doing great. The show brings back memories. Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful Diana, I'll be there. That's from Jill Brand.
Thank you so much, Jill.
And thank you, Jill, for putting the song so I know which one. You see, Jill's conned on.
She knows that you don't know.
I'm not very good at this. And Barry said definitely one for Live in the Living Room, Volume 4.
Volume 400, I think we're on.
We're still working on Volume 1, though, aren't we? We haven't quite gotten there yet.
There may be some news about that in the coming weeks.
Oh.
There may be.
Oh, do I get to find out?
No.
Oh, okay.
You'll find out when
You'll find out when I do. Jean said, this is beautiful, Dinah.
Thank you.
So beautiful, from Jane. And she said, we need one of those albums. A very good rendition, both of you. Thank you. I couldn't really hear what I was doing, to be honest.
It's all right.
New mixer, all of that. I'm not very
You don't
good
need
at
to hear
tech stuff. No, I don't. Helen Williams said stunning. And Barry and Jill both said the same thing. And Oh, yeah, a lot of people like to share.
Thank you so
A lot of
much.
people, I mean, who doesn't like a bit of Gypsies, Tramps and
I
Thieves?
love that song. Absolutely love that song. I don't think I've sung anything in this show, apart from Life on Mars. But other than that, all brand new songs. But I do love Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves, so it was a good excuse to give it a whirl.
And Jane said she's forgotten how eclectic the music of the 70s was. Well, hang on to your hat, Jane.
I know.
Hang on to your hat. There's a couple more coming.
It's a veritable plethora of music.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Was that your word of the week?
No, that's
No.
just my words. And I do believe...
Excuse me. Wait a minute.
I do believe we received some stars during Are We There? So thank you for anybody who sent some stars. I heard the diddling happen. So thank you so much. I'll explain that in a minute. I think Andrew's about to...
Did you say 6-foot squirrel?
I did.
That was the word of the week.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yes. So the stars, they are a Facebook thing. And at the moment we must be sort of 87% to our target. Now we have to get, is it 5,000 stars we had to raise?
Something like
I think it was 5,000 stars that we had to raise or collect or be donated from you lovely viewers. And then Facebook would give us a bonus. Now we don't really know how it works because stars is quite new to us. But if you fancy sending some stars, or you can send us a picture or we've received foliage before. That was very fun. So any of those things, you don't have to, there's no obligation, but it really is appreciated. But more so important, share that show. If you can just press the share button, that's absolutely free. There is a pinned comment as well to the virtual tip jar. But again, no obligation, just sit back and enjoy. Yes? Okay.
Hang on,
I didn't realise.
So Jane, Barry said, heavy metal, disco and punk. What a time to be alive. That was in reply to Jane, who said about the eclectic music.
Yeah.
She was so glad to experience it. Jane said this is fantastic. Now Barry said he hopes that the song Love and Affection is on this set list. No, it's not. Barry, I'm working on the introducing her to Joan Armour Trading, doing that kind of, sort of drip feeding it in. So
I think I know one song of hers, don't I?
You do, yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
The Weakness in Me.
Oh yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah.
And Barry, we did receive your requests, but I just didn't have time to learn them and I didn't know them. So I've put them on the list. At some point we will try and do them for you. We do try and do as many requests. So if you have any requests, send them in. If we can't fit them into a specific themed show, then sometimes we do a random show and we'll somehow sort them out for you. Again, an epic song now, slightly pared back because I like to do that. But one of my favourite songs, and if you haven't seen this particular movie, you need to watch it after the show. Go watch this movie. This is Rocket Man.
She packed my bags last night pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man burning Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell, and there's no one there to raise them if you did. And all this science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man, a rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Almost didn't get that with a finger. I absolutely loved that song. I didn't realise how much I loved Elton John until I saw the film Rocket Man. And if you haven't seen it, my computer's going mad. If you haven't seen it, it really is one of the best biopics, musicals that has been made in current years, I think. Amazing. Taron, I can't remember his name. Taron Egerton, well done. Well done. He was just superb as Elton John. So, yeah, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Now we are at the penultimate song, ladies and gents. So we started a little bit late, but hopefully we should still get that hour in. Again, something completely different here. Beautiful arrangement by my Mr. Andrew. And I didn't realise this song was from the 70s. I've known this song for a long time. I've never sung it. I actually thought it was an Irish song, which I know sounds ridiculous. When you hear the words, you'll say why. But it kind of has that Celtic-y, folky sound to it. A beautiful song. Hope you enjoy it. This is Streets of London.
Have you seen the old man in the closed down market, picking up the papers with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you'll see no pride, and hanging loosely by his side, yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old dear who walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair and her clothes in rags. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home in two carrier bags. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man waiting outside the seaman's mission? Memories fading with the metal ribbons that he wears. And in the winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero and a world that doesn't care. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind.
Thank you. Oh, quite emotional, that one. Shall we have some final comments to cheer me up? Well, I hope they cheer me up anyway. I think they will, because they're a good bunch.
They are a good bunch. You've got fantastic support out there, you know. Now, where were we?
Yes.
Right, so Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys.
Oh, he's got one job.
Mr. Hampshire was with us tonight.
Hello, Mr.
He said
Hampshire.
he's loving the look of the show. He's only just tuned in. Apologies. He's been performing.
He has had a live gig.
Yeah, and he had the fabulous Mr. Alan Steigel keeping him coming backstage.
Oh, well, hello to Alan as well. And,
Yeah, we're missing Alan. Missing his
we
jokes,
are, but he's
aren't
not
we?
been able to watch the last
I know.
few shows.
I know.
Very odd. But hello, Shane. I hope your gig went well. I've a few gigs that you had this week, so I hope they all went well. And love to Crystal as well, who is isolating because she just got back from New York. So she's in quarantine just to make sure that she's safe.
Always better to be safe.
It is.
Even across the pond, Candace said she so looks forward to the evening with Andrew and the O'Brien sisters. It brightens up her week. That's really
Thank
lovely.
you.
It's so
Don't
nice.
make me emotion.
Candace is the only person who's ever said that about me. So,
I know. I don't even like spending time with him.
No, no. I mean, who does? Jean said it's the best hour of the week. Thank you very much, Jean. Martin Mould agrees, said it certainly is. Now, Jane said, afraid I can't do stars this week. Really sorry, Jane. Jane, you have nothing to apologise for.
Absolutely. There's no obligation to do stars. If you can, that's great. And if you can't, that's great too. Just the fact that you're there, that means so much, more than we will ever. I go on about it quite a lot because I will never be able to express in words or any other way apart from to sing to you how much it means to have you out there. So
Plus, Jane has.
And yeah,
given
Jane,
us
you've been very
hundreds
generous.
and
So
hundreds.
thank you so much for all your past stars.
Now, Mr. Tanner said, no worries, Dinah. Thank you for considering the songs that he suggested, the Led Zeppelin
Yes.
and what was the other one? Led Zeppelin
And the Clash, I think it was.
And the Clash.
White Riot.
Oh, we'll get them done. We've got the rock show coming up, Barry, so
We do have the rock show.
we'll stick them in there. Victoria, Vic said she loves Rocket Man, great film. Fabulous song, great film. Wonderful rendition, Dinah. That's from
Thank
Jane.
you.
And Jean Cunnington said, best version she's heard of Rocket Man. Thank you, Dinah.
Wow, thank you
Which
so
is a really,
much.
really fantastic
Thank
thing to
you.
say. Gosh, we've got hundreds of comments tonight. Now, Barry said, I reckon Kevin Bacon should play Andrew in Live in the Living Room biopic.
It has been said before that, do you see it? I can sort of see it, that Andrew looks like Kevin Bacon, or sometimes people think Jim Carrey as well. But your little brother looks more like Jim Carrey, doesn't he?
My younger brother does look more like Jim Carrey, yeah, in The Mask. He's got a very green face, my younger brother. Okay, Jane says she can't sing this song without crying. Absolutely gorgeous. That's your Streets of London.
Thank you. I know, it is a really moving song. And I think it's one of those songs that everyone sort of knows. It's in the back of our minds somewhere, but...
It was kind of, I don't know, sort of Dylan-esque, I suppose, wasn't it? A little bit inspired by Bob Dylan. But he was everywhere in the 70s with that song. Every time you turned on kids' TV.
I don't know.
Oh, there he was, Ralph
I
Mattel.
wasn't around till the 80s.
Shall I sing me song? Said Ralph. All right then, off you go. But yeah, and they made us sing it at school as well, is when we got all socially
Yeah, Becky
aware.
actually said that she learnt that at school.
That was where I
Yeah.
learned it. Thank you, Candace, who has sent you some stars.
Thank you so much, Candace.
You got Beautiful Dinah from Jean Alexander. What a beautiful version. That's from Jane. And Jill May said, fantastic show. We really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Jane said, stop making me cry, you two. Well, it's what we
We're
do
sorry,
best,
not
Jane.
sorry. We do the depressing one, good, because I'm dark.
Yeah, Jane had said, I'm really emotional after the last song, which was your Rocket Man, wasn't it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then you went and did that. She's
I'm sorry.
cruel. She's like that.
I know. I mean, most people would probably have tuned into the 70s thinking, yeah, we're going to dance. But no, I went alternative. Because I told you, not normal.
A little glimpse into our life here in the living room. Yes, Shane said, thank you guys, such beautiful renditions. Well done. It's Crystal's first day of freedom after quarantining.
Yay!
And she has a gig in London. What a better way!
Oh,
What a better way
amazing.
to spend the day.
Yeah, so break a leg to Crystal.
Hurrah! Great show, you're superstars. Well, thank you, Shane, and so are you and Crystal. So we're looking forward to
To
all
your
of us
next
getting
live
together.
stream. Let us know in the comments when you're thinking about live streaming next. So that everyone else can support you too. Are you off? Oh no, we still got more.
There are more, but
Oh my goodness.
we'll come back to it. Dinah,
Okay,
we'll
I
get
will
back to
catch up
your
with all the comments
after.
this evening.
Thank you so much, guys. I will see you all next week.
Okay. I mean, I quite happily would have taken more comments because I'm trying to not sing this next one because it's scary. But let me put this down. I love dancing to this one. I love dancing to this one. So you all need to be up on your feet if you're able. And if not, you need to be waving hands or streamers or something. So thank you so, so much. I've said it before, but I will say it again. It's so appreciated, you just being there. And on top of that, all your likes, your comments, your tips, your stars, your love, basically. Thank you so, so much. See you next week. Enjoy this. Stay safe.
And we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. And we're rolling, rolling, yeah, rolling on the river. Cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis, I pumped a lot of tane down in New Orleans, but I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on a riverboat queen. Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. And we're rolling, rolling, yeah, rolling on the river. Say we're rolling, rolling, yeah, rolling on the river. City, working for the man every night and day. But I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheel keep on burning, proud Mary keep on burning. And we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Say we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Give up, do, 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 do. All right. Woo! Ah! Cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis, I pumped a lot of tane down in New Orleans, but I never saw the good side of the city till I reached a ride on the riverboat queen. Big wheel keep on turning,